Hello everyone, welcome back to a Paper Flourish craft video. My name is Julie. Now, one of our recent videos that went up, I made this card here, Christmas card using the feather stamp as a Christmas tree. And we made two backgrounds that mirrored each other. So today I'm going to use the other background to make a Christmas tag. So I've decided rather than making another Christmas card, I'd make a tag. So what I've done, I have the 5 Crazy Ladies. These are the Taj Mahal tags, and you get 3 different tags in the set of dies. And I've cut out the smallest one. So I've just, with the background that we made, I've just cut out the tag shape there. That looks really good as a tag, doesn't it? So all the products that I use are available in store at Paper Flourish and our online store, paperflourish.com.au. Okay, so what are we going to do with this gorgeous tag? Doesn't it look pretty just like that? And it's got the sparkle in the back. We used some mica spray, but I've decided to stamp this is Fir Tree, one of the Lavinia stamps, this one here. So I'm going to stamp that on the card first, and I'm going to use the Rainforest Versafine Clair ink. Lovely deep green. Makes a really nice Christmas tree. Now I'm going to stamp that a little way up the card, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Well, you'll see why very, very soon. So let's pop that onto the card. Hold it down, let the ink transfer. And let's take that away, and we've got our lovely tree on the card. Okay, now I'm going to put a sentiment on here. I've got the Merry Christmas, one of the Merry Christmas stamps, and this is from the Penny Black Banner Sentiment Stamp Set. Okay, and I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to stamp that in the rainforest. I'll stamp that near the top of the card. Let's do our stamping first like this. There we go. All right, so that's looking pretty already, isn't it? Let's do some blending around the edge. So I think I'm going to go with, I'm just going to go with Lucky Clover Distress Oxide for this. It's a really pretty green. So let's just come in and catch the edges as we go around. A big truck going down our street right now. I don't know if you just heard that. Just thought I'd give you a bit of a running commentary there on what's going on in my home right now. Okay, so we've got our lovely green going on there. So that was the Lucky Clover Distress Oxide. So now we're going to add shimmer and sparkle in a couple of different ways to the card. The first one, I've got some double-sided tape. This is the 1/2 inch wide. And I'm going to place a strip along, with my scissors, the bottom of the card. Just going to get a nice straight edge there. I'm going to go right along the bottom here of the card. Okay, let's trim that off. Back is a little bit messy. You could add some ink to that. You could cut another tag out and stick it on the back to write your sentiment on. That would probably be a good idea. You could blend some ink, you could spray it, lots of different things there if you wanted to tidy up the back of the card. I'm going to take that away. So now I've got a sticky 1/2 inch strip on the bottom of my card. Gilding Flakes, and these are the Lavinia Glamour Gilding Flakes. Been having a lovely time experimenting with these things. You're going to see some really different things coming up on the channel shortly using these flakes. Okay, so I'm going to pop these right along the bottom edge here. They remind me of Easter egg wrappers sometimes, these Gilding Flakes. Were you thinking the same thing? Saying wrong time of year, Julie, we're doing Christmas. Okay, once it's covered in the flakes, it is no longer sticky. Now you give it a complete coverage. You can feel if it's sticky at all. It's not. You can brush away the excess. But hey, look at that. See the bottom of the tag there has that really cool base on it now. All right, so easy way to do something different onto your card. Now, another way I want to add some sparkle to the card. It's already got sparkle in the background from the mica spray. I can see it shining away there. And another thing I wanted to do was add some mica minerals. Now, as we know, this stuff, sometimes we put it on, it looks absolutely beautiful and it rubs off. So I've been trying to come up with some different ways to use this so it doesn't rub off. I have here one of the Mop Mart tear off paper palettes, and we do sell those in store and they are amazing. You can wipe. I use this just to put all my products, especially when I'm doing mixed media, put all my products on, it wipes away, but it gives you a palette to work off. Gilding glue. Now, we've got a couple of different gilding glues in store. We have a tacky when dry gel medium. We've got this one, which is the Prima gilding glue. When it first came out, they had it labelled as gliding glue. You'll see it now in store as gilding glue. We also have a Stamperia gilding glue has come into store. So what I'm going to do here now, I need to work fairly quickly. I want to add some stars. The one I'm using is the Star Group Mini stamp. So let's get that ready because we need to work quickly here before the gilding glue dries. So I've squirted some out onto the paper palette, and I'm just going to paint that. So I ended up with just a fairly thin amount of the glue there onto the paper palette. I'm going to wipe that off the brush straight away. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop the stamp into that gilding glue. So now it's got the gilding glue on it. And then I'm going to stamp it onto the card. So I'm going to leave little gilding glue stars onto our card. I'm going, Julie, what are you doing? Put some right up the top. You wait till you see what this does. I'll do a few more down here. Some coming off the side. I'm going to stamp them all, and then it's really important to clean your stamp quickly after to get that gilding glue off it. But I'll get all the stamping done first. I'm putting a few around the card. Okay, so I'm going to get a baby wipe straight away and get that glue off the stamp. Just wipes off with a baby wipe, but you want to get it off as quickly as you can. Now this here, and then with the glue that's on the paper palette, I can just wipe that away with a baby wipe as well, so I can use that again. Those things are so useful. Now this glue, it's white when it's wet, it is clear when it's dry, but when it's dry it's tacky. So you can let it air dry, it doesn't take long, or you can speed that up with your heat tool. So now I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but there are little clear stars all over the card, and if I touch them, they're tacky. They're tacky to touch. Crystal Gold Mica Minerals. Pick up a fluffy brush, smaller fluffy brush, and I'm just going to bring this over the card. Just going to brush it over those stars. And what it's doing with the gilding glue, this is going to stick to that tacky glue. I'm going to brush that, give that a brush. I've got a big fluffy brush now, I just brush it away with. And have a look at this. Look, now you will not be able to brush that away. That is, once that's on those stars, it is stuck. They're no longer tacky, but that is not going to budge. So a really great way to put your mica minerals on. And keep a watch out, because I'm going to do a card shortly playing around with this idea with the mica minerals. But isn't that pretty? So we've got the gilding flakes on the bottom, these gorgeous stars on the top. I was going to add some glitter to the tree, but I don't think I'm going to. I think that's probably enough sparkle on the card. If you wanted to, you could add some holographic glitter, but I think that's quite a pretty on its own. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy playing with your products. I just decided to play with it this way, and it's worked. I've always had a problem with getting mica minerals to stay on the card, but try out the gilding flakes, the gilding glue. It will work. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.